Welcome to the Liberating River, where spiritual freedom meets soul aligned wealth. I'm your guide, Wanda F. Nesbit. Let's break free, build boldly, and live fully together. Welcome back, family, to the Liberating River, where faith, freedom, and alignment flow unapologetically. I am your river guide, Wanda F. Nesbit, and today we're talking about something that may shake you, but it's okay. We're diving into reclaiming your inner authority. For so long, many of us were taught that God's voice only came through someone else, through your grandma, through your grandfather, through your wise aunt, through your pastor, through the prophet, through the missionary, through the evangelist, through whatever ministerial staff was there, through the church leader. And little by little, we were trained to silence ourselves, to doubt the Spirit of God already alive within us. But here's the truth. From the very beginning, Source breathed the Spirit into us. In the Bible, specifically in Genesis, it reads that God breathed the breath of life into man. That breath is what connects us to Source, the divine energy, that divine guidance, that divine authority. God did not just stop there because he's bad. God told humanity we had dominion over the fowl of the air, the land, the sea. Authority was embedded in us at the onset, at creation. So what happened? How did we lose the ability to trust what God already placed and planted inside of us? That's what we're talking about today. To remember who you are. When you reclaim your inner authority, you unlock the freedom God always intended. Freedom to live, move, and make decisions rooted in trust, not fear. So, part one, what is inner authority? Let's start by defining it. Inner authority is the confidence and trust in your God given ability to discern truth for your own life. It is not about pride or being prideful. It is not about ego. It is about recognizing that the Spirit of God speaks in you and to you, not just to leaders or institutions. God always wanted a relationship with mankind. Always. After all, God did say the creation of mankind is in the image and likeness of himself. Think back to the beginning, how it has been taught that the beginning started when God breathed breath into man. God wasn't just giving oxygen. God was imparting spirit, energy, and authority. God was saying, you are alive in me, and my essence lives in you. Then he said, walk in authority. God gave us dominion, and dominion is power and stewardship over creation. Authority was never meant to be borrowed from another human. Sit with that for a minute. Authority was never meant to be borrowed from another human. Authority was planted inside of you. But in our journey, distortion has settled in. Let's go back. Mankind hid itself in the garden and said, "We are naked." And what was God's response? God's response was, "Who told you that?" In other words, God was saying, "I never told you that. I never defined you that way." I'll put my spin on it. God was saying, "Why did you gravitate and label yourself in that manner?" I believe that was the moment we began trading authority for shame. Instead of owning the breath, the life, the dominion God gave us, we store ourselves as small as grasshoppers in our own eyes. And once you see yourself that way, you start giving away your authority. You you don't you don't accept who you are. We were made to rule just like God. And I will go here. The fact is the fact. I believe many of us remain in a separated state from that original likeness of God because we degraded and labeled ourselves by calling ourselves children of God. We have gravitated to that concept. I know some of you are not going to like that, but think about it. Truly think about it. Psychologically, when you think of the word child or children, be honest with yourself. We do not, let me say typically, because some may, we do not see ourselves as equal or as being in authority or in a similar status as the parent or the guardian. Think about it. Say the word child or children. You do not think power. You do not think authority. You do not think dominion. You do not think freedom. Those words do not enter your mind. So naturally, why would we believe? May not be on purpose, but why would we believe that we have inner authority from God? That's why we're talking about this today. We must find our way to reclaim and awaken our inner authority. By doing so, we allow our inner authority to activate. That divine source breathe life into us because we were built to live freely, to rule, and to be a reflection of God, that source energy. Awakening your true self is not rebellion, it's recognition that you are already equipped with the tools you need to prosper, whether that's mentally, spiritually, financially. Part two, how we are still living lost without inner authority. We did not wake up one day and decide to give up our inner authority. Over all the millions of years, you know what happened? We were conditioned out of it. As humans, we thrive off of telling people not to get understanding. How? Well, most times people hate when others ask them questions. Being inquisitive is imperative for us, for understanding, period. There is nothing wrong with needing to ask for further explanation. But in reality, questioning and wanting more information is tabooed. Our parents get on us that we ask why, or can you say that again, or say it another way. We are encouraged not to do so. We have been told it's disrespectful. to ask questions. We were told to sit down, be quiet, just follow the rules. We were told our thoughts, our discernment, our intuition couldn't be trusted. After all, we hadn't lived long enough. And all of that, I'm saying in air quotes, because that's all a lie and an excuse. And if we are honest with ourselves, these messages have been placed on repeat in our mind, whether audibly or we've been telling it to ourselves. And of course, it's written. It repeats for years within us. So it's natural you would stop listening to yourself. For some, it came through trauma, being shamed for asking questions, being punished for thinking differently. For others, it was cultural. It is cultural. Entire systems have been built on the idea that spiritual power belongs only to a select few, all of which are lies. The root has been and will always be the same. God breathed the breath of life into us. God provided us with a source that bears fruit. That source is authority, and it is still within us. Let's stop for a moment right now and do some reflection. When it is safe for you, take a moment and consciously inhale deeply. Hold it for 4 seconds and then exhale. I'm going to suggest do it 3 times. Every inhale and every exhale you take, your body is attempting to reconnect with source. Think about it. Every time you breathe, your body is trying to reconnect with source. I got a question for you. When was the last time you doubted your own spiritual sense because someone else's voice was louder? Stay tuned. To be continued, coming next week. Thanks for flowing with us on the Liberating River. Subscribe, share, and come back next week for more wisdom, wealth, and alignment. Stay free, stay grounded, stay bold.